Have you ever watched your child give up on something they were so excited about just days before? Maybe it was a sport, a school project, or learning a new skill. If so, you are not alone, and more importantly, you have the power to change that. Welcome! Today, we are going to talk about how to truly motivate your child, not with pressure, not with fear, but with connection, encouragement, and a few simple strategies that really work. Every child goes through moments of low motivation. It is completely normal, and it does not mean something is wrong with your child or with you as a parent. What it usually means is that your child needs a little guidance, a little spark, and a reminder that they are capable of more than they realize. So let us start with the foundation of all motivation, and that is genuine encouragement. One of the most important things you can do for your child is to notice their effort, not just their results. When a child feels seen for trying hard, they want to keep trying. Instead of saying "great job" when they finish something, try saying things like, "I noticed how hard you worked on that," or "I could see you did not give up even when it was tough." These kinds of comments build what researchers call a growth mindset, the belief that effort leads to improvement. And that belief, once planted, can carry your child through years of challenges. When you celebrate small wins, something wonderful happens inside your child. Their brain releases a little burst of feel-good energy, and they begin to associate effort with a positive feeling. That association is powerful. Over time, it turns motivation from something external, like a reward or your approval, into something internal that your child carries on their own. So do not wait for the big achievements. Celebrate the small steps. Celebrate the attempt. Celebrate the moment they chose to try again after failing. Another powerful tool is goal setting, and yes, even young children can do this. Sit down with your child and ask them, what is one thing you want to get better at this week? Let them choose. Let their voice lead the conversation. When children help set their own goals, they feel ownership over them, and ownership creates motivation. Write the goal down together, put it somewhere visible. Check in on it gently, not with pressure, but with curiosity. Ask, how is that going? What has been the hardest part? This teaches your child that goals are not about perfection. They are about direction. Children also thrive when they feel a sense of autonomy, the feeling that they have some control over their own life. As parents, we often want to manage everything to keep our children safe and successful. That is completely natural. But too much control can quietly drain a child's motivation because when everything is decided for them, there's nothing left for them to own. Try offering choices throughout the day, not unlimited choices, but small, meaningful ones. Do you want to do your reading before or after dinner? Would you rather practice piano for 10 minutes now or 15 minutes after your snack? These small moments of choice send your child a message. I trust you, and children rise to meet that trust. Letting your child take ownership of real tasks is another incredible motivator. Give them a responsibility that matters, a plant to water, a pet to feed, a part of dinner to help prepare. When children see that their contribution makes a real difference, they feel capable, and feeling capable is one of the deepest roots of lasting motivation. Never underestimate the power of your own attitude. Children are always watching us. When they see you tackle something difficult with patience and persistence, when they hear you say, "This is hard, but I'm going to keep trying," they absorb that approach as their own. You are your child's most powerful role model, not because you are perfect, but because you are real and you are right there with them every day. So talk out loud about your own challenges. Let your child see that adults struggle too, and that struggling is not failing. It is just part of learning. Motivating your child is not about pushing them harder or finding the perfect reward system. It is about building a relationship where they feel safe to try, safe to fail, and excited to grow. It is about being curious about who they are, celebrating who they are becoming,